Now, the Postal Office has until the end of the week to pay over employee contributions to the medical aid provider MEDiPOS. This follows an order of the Labour Court after Trade Union Solidarity filed an application to the court seeking relief to the tune of 4.5 million rands in unpaid medical aid contribution. The Postal and Communications Union, MEDiPOS, has reported that medical schemes have been given workers letters stating that if members fail to pay, the cover will be suspended from this month. The Post Office has reportedly explained that it has been paying some of the contributions despite the shortfall. Joining us now to give a perspective on the situation at the Post Office is the General Secretary at the Democratic Postal and Communications Union, Levy Zwane. Levy, good to have you with us, and thank you very much for your time. When did this challenge of unpaid medical aid contributions start?
Good evening, Thabo Mdluli and the viewers at home. The issue of medical aid challenge started in 2020, whereby a company subsequently decided to default and they had some arrangement with MEDiPOS, which is an in-house medical scheme. And subsequently, members were still getting the services from MEDiPOS until the debt from MEDiPOS escalated. And the matter subsequently was taken to court, and there was a court ruling which bound Post Office to pay a particular amount of money, of which is 15 million. But however, recently, Post Office failed to pay according to court order, and subsequently, this is where the workers received letters of intention to suspend, and subsequently the suspensions of their medical aid, which happened during the first month of October.
Yeah. And what is the answer, suppose, from the employer as far as why they've been struggling to cover the areas in employee contributions, as you put it, since 2020?
Look, Thabo, we have been warning an employer since from then to say what we are doing, it's not correct because it amounts to fraud. Employees' contribution is being deducted from their salaries, and an employer is expected to pay 2/3 portion of the medical aid or medical scheme. However, what is happening, employees' deductions are always happening at the end of the month, but subsequently, we don't know what is happening, whether employer is giving MEDiPOS the money or what is happening. But subsequently, it clearly shows that there is a problem whereby MEDiPOS is not receiving any money from employer or accurate money that it was supposed to receive going forward. Hence, there was issue of suspension.
So what you're saying to us that as far as the employees are concerned, it reflects that those amounts have been deducted?
Exactly. It reflects in their salary to say their money has been deducted, and then they can even vouch in terms of the amount that they are getting at the end of the month, and subsequently the deductions going forward.
Yeah. And so far, none of them have been concerned, particularly around the receiving of services from the medical aid. That has been uninterrupted right up until the issuing of these letters.
Look, Thabo, that's why we have been warning the employer to say, once you are playing in an issues of medical aid of employees, you are literally playing with the lives of employees going forward, because you are risking the lives of employees which you are currently not even paying them accordingly, because situation in Post Office is not only issues of medical aid, even the salaries. Employees of SAPO has not even getting salary increases since from 2019 to date. So these are the escalating problems that get indicated to employers to say, we have not given employees salary increase from 2019, but we are also taking away a little benefit that they have, so that we are not so sure whether employer want employees to come to the work now voluntarily without getting any salary increase or any remuneration going forward.
Yeah. And what does this then court judgment represent? What does it mean to you? Does it give you hope that this matter will be addressed?
Look, Thabo, one unfortunate part is the Post Office defaulted even the court judgment, the previous one. So hopefully going forward, we are not going to experience the very same thing whereby there is a court judgment, but subsequently management ignored this important matter of court judgment. We are hoping going forward, post officers have learned a lesson to say once there is a court judgment, you must abide by the outcome of the court judgment to ensure that it abides to ensure that all the medical schemes of employees are updated accordingly.
Levi, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming on. Levi Zwane, he is the General Secretary at the Democratic Postal and Communications Union there.